After you have administered a test in the IVA-2, you can choose to run one of the reports in the software. To get started, click the Reports and Data Analysis button from the main menu. In the left column, you will see a list of the available reports. The clinical report provides examiners with a way to integrate an extensive amount of clinical data into their preliminary report. To prepare this report, the IVA-2 test requires that the clinician answer a series of relevant key questions necessary to confirming or refuting a diagnosis of ADHD. The standard report provides the essential information needed to help guide clinicians in formulating their diagnosis for individuals who may have ADHD. It also reviews relevant strengths and weaknesses for each of the attention and response control global scales. The detailed report includes the same information as provided in the standard report and also provides descriptions for the attention and response control primary scales. This report describes both the global and primary IVA-2 scale scores that are presented in the standard analysis. The comprehensive report is the longest and most detailed report available. This report includes all of the scales reviewed in the standard and detailed reports, and also provides additional component scale data and interpretation of all of the scales in a more detailed format. The Sustained Attention Report provides the clinician with more detailed information about the global sustained attention scales and the primary scales that comprise them. These scales are sensitive to the problems that people may have when they make efforts to sustain their attention during the test. The Comparative Report is designed to help a clinician interpret and examine changes that may have resulted from psychological or medical treatments. It can be used to help titrate medications or to evaluate behavioral interventions. The High-Low Demand Report helps examiners to compare an individual's functioning when there is demand to stay attentive and rapidly respond to targets that are presented frequently, known as high demand, in comparison to a phase of the test when the requirement to maintain attention is significantly lower, low demand. The Sensory Modality Report is to help the examiner review an individual's auditory processing on this test in comparison to his visual. Consequently, this report focuses on identifying and interpreting the significant differences found between all of the IVA-2 auditory and visual quotient scale scores. The Rating Scale Report provides an editable, one-page summary of the ADHD symptoms identified by the ADHD rating scales. The report's suggested working diagnosis is solely based on the data obtained from either the mean ratings using the parent and/or teacher rating scales or the self-rating scales.